Hi everybody, welcome back. You know, I don't even know what to title this video. I'm having a hard time thinking of a title for this video, but it's about the Kneady Homestead, the last video I made on them, about one of the comments I got. I would like to read it to you because it was important. It's important. It's just important. I did ask the person that made this comment if I could read their comment, and they were okay with that. I was sitting on my knees and it was hurting. Okay, I may read some other comments to you from this video, so stick around. This whole situation just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart to no end. Oh, and any ad money from this video, anytime I talk about the Kneady Homestead, I'm donating to their GoFundMe, my ad money, because there goes my dog. I don't want any money from this. I'm not making videos to further myself, make any money. This just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, and this is something that I think that we should talk about because this is an important comment. It's from Amanda Sinclair, and she did say it was okay for me to do this. I asked her, but I want to read this to you. Just don't leave. Just don't leave. Just listen to this whole video. Don't leave, because this is important. At least it's important to me. This is completely respectful comment, because I did say in my last video that I was deleting comments, and I've had to delete a couple nasty comments on this situation. So just so you know, I have my comments set, so I have to actually read your comment before I approve it to go onto the video. I have to do that because some comments aren't nice, and I can't believe that. I'm just astounded how you could leave nasty comments. I'm just there, so don't bother doing it. Nobody's gonna see it, all right? But this, Amanda says, this is a completely respectful comment. I really appreciate your video raising awareness of this awful situation. We have a bigger, now this is all in caps, she says, we have a bigger part to play though. Please, 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 everybody, understand that a drunk person or a drugged person is incapable of decision making in that moment. They become fearless as well as losing inhibitions, and their judgment is impaired or non-existent. A drunk person, drugged person loses depth perception and cannot respond fast enough to their loss of control of a vehicle. We need to take some responsibility and remove their keys and report them. So if you're ever out and you see a person that looks like maybe they shouldn't be driving, they shouldn't be driving. If you're getting that feeling that, oh wow, I don't think they should be driving, they shouldn't be driving, do something. Do something, because it's going to prevent what happened to the Kneady Homestead. Just your doing something might prevent that. Let me keep reading. Yes, if you witness a family member, person, neighbor that you were sitting next to at a bar at closing time, getting into a vehicle, and you do not feel safe or confident challenging them, call the police and report them. So if you don't feel comfortable doing it, call the police, let somebody else do it. And don't feel bad about calling the police, because you may have saved somebody's life. You could save a family. You could prevent someone from going to jail. Do not allow someone to leave home with a vehicle knowing that they will be exposed to drink, even if they promise not to. Once that drink or drug is inside them, they cannot make responsible decisions, and their promises go out the window. Even designated drivers should check that they have not had alcohol in their system, as drinks can be spiked. We can stop so many of these incidents by just having the nerve to say, I am not allowing this to happen. It would be nice if the only people causing accidents were the ones who didn't have anybody looking out for them in that moment. Did anyone know drivers had access to a vehicle but did not have a driver's license? Hindsight and punishment are not where we want to be. We want to be preventing these horrific tragedies from happening in the first place. In the UK, we arrest anybody who has car keys on their person while they are drunk, but only if we know about it. I am still jerked to tears, randomly triggered several times a day after watching a clip a few seconds long. The agony of learning how to walk again with pinned legs, crushed feet, and hands. If you go watch the Kneady Homestead, she has a video up. It's a short of her trying to walk again. Her learning to walk again. If anything, go watch that. You'll see what drunk drivers can do to you. Let me continue on. The desperation of having a goal of being home with a family. My husband, her husband, now she's talking about her husband. My husband was a first responder and he is haunted too. Working on unconscious, injured drivers next to decapitated passengers with screaming kids in the back seat. Can you imagine that, being a first responder? I never really thought about that. What they have to go through with the people around them, other family members around them. Yeah, think about that. Just think about what they go through, and maybe we'll all appreciate them a little more too. I know I have family members that are first responders, and you know, I've thanked them and just kind of thought about what they do, but really think about what they have to go through and how they have to live their life. I know it's a job they choose and they love, but still, you go through something. Finding instantly orphaned children and babies in the cold and dark and wet, ejected huge distances from vehicles by the force of impact. I can't even imagine that. I can't imagine that, being a first responder. I can't. We can't even begin to imagine the horror and the suffering that we could help prevent by stopping or reporting anyone we suspect of driving under the influence. No amount of money can ever compensate, and no amount of jail time for any one individual can protect your loved ones right now, as alcohol and drug consumption is a legal part of a human condition. Foresight, prevention, reporting. Challenging though they may be, should be a responsibility that we are all prepared to engage in. Don't just have an attitude that it is somebody else's fault. None of your business could not happen to you or your kids, as you are more responsible than that. This comment really struck me because it made me open my eyes, and it's like, you know what? We're talking about the accident and the aftermath and what happened, okay? Let's talk about how to prevent that. How to prevent that drunk person from getting in that car and driving and killing maybe one of your family members. So if you see anybody out there, or even come across anybody on the road driving erratic, don't be afraid to call the police. Don't be afraid to take those keys off of somebody because they're drunk and they're gonna get in the car and drive. If you don't watch the Kneady Homestead, go over there right now and watch her in rehabilitation. Watch her talk about her kids that she can't see right now and how her kids are doing. Go watch her. I'm gonna link her videos in my description. They'll be down there, her channel. I'm also again gonna link her GoFundMe. I know as of like right now, the last time I checked, she has over $500,000 in that GoFundMe. Even $5 will help make her house payment, her car payment, her electricity, all of that. Watch her videos. Watch her videos, watch her commercials, and even click on one of the commercials, because if you click on a commercial that's in a video, that even gives it more money. That even gives that channel more money just by clicking on the ad. You don't have to like buy anything or anything they're doing. You can let the ad load. That's what I do when I'm on my laptop watching her videos, or you know, other people, creators videos. I'll click on the ad and let the ad load, and then go back to the video and restart it, and then just close the ad. That'll bring them more money. So anyway, alright, I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna stay up to date on this. There's a court date coming up for the driver, so subscribe. Go watch Kneady Homestead, and I'll see you next time. Bye.